Welcome to National Headlines. Let's start with the Times of India. Ready to discuss Manipur in Parliament, but opposition doesn't want it, Shah. On another day of adjournments and little business in Parliament, Home Minister Amit Shah on Monday urged the opposition to let a discussion happen on Manipur as it is very important for the truth to come out before the country. Next, let's move to the Indian Express. 32 births and counting. In Imphal, this relief camp is a blessing for pregnant women. Hurriedly walking into the hostel of Khuman Lampak Sports Complex, which has been converted into a relief camp meant exclusively for pregnant women and new mothers displaced by the violence in Manipur, Moirang Them Lerang, 55, announced to everyone at the front desk, "I am the mother-in-law, I am the mother-in-law." She had travelled to the Imphal facility on Monday from a relief camp at Moirang in Bishnupur district to attend the Ipanthaba ritual of her 6-day-old granddaughter, Langambi, a Manipuri name that means victorious in war. In Meitei tradition, Ipanthaba is a ritual performed on the 6th day after the birth of a child, for the well-being of the newborn and the mother. The usually lengthy ceremony was, however, shortened on this occasion owing to the circumstances. Next, let's move to the Hindu. Bill to amend Registration of Birth and Death Act likely to make Aadhaar compulsory. A bill to amend the Registration of Birth and Death Act, which is among the 21 new bills listed to be introduced in the ongoing session of Parliament, is likely to make Aadhaar compulsory for registration of births and deaths for whoever has one. On 28 June, the Centre allowed the Registrar General of India, RGI, to perform Aadhaar authentication during registration of births and deaths in the country. Presently, Aadhaar is not mandatory for such registration. The proposed amendment to the 1969 Act will give it a legal teeth. Next, let's move to the Economic Times. ITC Board okays hotels demerger. ITC has decided to spin off its hotel business into a new entity, paving the way for its listing eventually. The company said Monday its board has accorded in principle approval to the company holding a stake of about 40% in the new entity, and the balance shareholding to be held directly by the new company's shareholders, proportionate to their holding in the parent unit. Next, let's move to the Telegraph. Rajasthan passes bill for formation of Welfare Board, fund for gig workers. The Rajasthan Assembly on Monday passed a bill to register platform-based gig workers and their aggregators and to provide a social net to an army of mostly youngsters who have become an integral part of everyday life but are paid poorly and enjoy little job security. The Rajasthan Platform-Based Gig Workers, Registration and Welfare Bill seeks to set up a welfare fund, making the state helmed by Chief Minister and Congress veteran Ashok Gehlot the first to get such a piece of legislation passed. Activists described the bill as historic. Finally, let's move to the Hindustan Times. ACP shoots wife and nephew dead, later kills himself. A police officer in the rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP, allegedly shot dead his wife and nephew before pulling the trigger on self at his home in Pune on Monday. The 57-year-old Bharat Gaikwad, posted as ACP at Amravati's Rajapet police station, had visited his home Rajguru in Baner on Saturday, 22 July, on leave. The senior police official's wife Moni Gaikwad, 44, nephew Deepak Gaikwad, 35, and others stay at the house, according to the police. For more such news and updates, subscribe to HW News English.